Welcome everyone to episode number 11 Craft. In today's episode I'm going to show you how you can build a bridge. That sounds mildly unspectacular, doesn't it? Well, it won't be, I promise. We are here in the medieval area. Down here there is our cabin in the woods. The village is just over there. Let's sleep real quick. Now, if you want to build a bridge, today I will not be like one of these YouTubers. Hello, this is how you can build this wonderful bridge design. Build it in your world, copy paste it. Here's the link, world download. You know how it goes. I think nobody has ever done a world download for a bridge. But you know how it goes, like you get a design and then that's all. No, today I want to tell you how you can build your own bridge design. Step number 1, let's clear the hotbar a little. Step number 1 is to pick a location, obviously, because you can't just prepare everything and don't even know where to put it. I chose this location to cross our river. Now, here it's good that the bridge is standing. That looks good because the river is pretty wide and a hanging bridge could also look good, but hanging bridges, in my opinion, look better on ravines. Now, step number 2 would be to find a picture that inspires you. Here you can see my picture, and as you can see, I have chosen a wooden design. Because this is a medieval area and everything here isn't that stable, just a little older, not so modern, like building with stone. You know what I mean. So, then step number 3 is to pick materials that match your bridge. I've went with the spruce for the floor and oak and jungle as the main outer shell. And then step number 4 is obviously to gather your materials. Step number 5 then is to build it. I have already started at that. And the further we go, we will also be doing the landscape and all of that, but I will first build the bridge itself. Let's go! Okay, we have done the bridge. We have built it. So, this step actually doesn't take this long if your bridge isn't enormous. Okay, here we have it. That's a pretty standard look, but I didn't intend anything super special. So, how do you go about this? Well, first of all, here you can see the full design from all sides and from below. And now let's go to the test world to see how you go about this. Okay, in the test world now, I have went like this. You design a segment. You design one piece that you can copy and paste over and over and over again. So I first went with 2 matching colors, these two, the jungle and the oak, for the outer shell, and then for the inner part I'm going with spruce and campfires. This combination works really nice. But of course you can pick any other combination that looks good. It's kind of objective, you know? You have to decide by your own which colors do fit to your design. And it's important that it has a curvature, like that's what we have got here. And that That is achieved by using stairs and slabs fading into the floor of the bridge. Now that we have this done, let's hop into Simple Craft. And once we are here, let's now discuss what's still missing. Well, everything. The entire terrain. And I will build this now so that... So that... Okay, I will build the terrain. No further introductions, let's go. Okay, I have now built the terrain, except that's a lie, cause the terrain is only built from one side and on this one it isn't. But I don't think that this side is necessary for the sake of the video, so we will only discuss this one side, and at some later point we will build the other side in a later video. Now, first of all, I modified the bridge. Yeah, sure. I modified the bridge a little with chests, crates, barrels, the standard rule, and I plonked a few lanterns and... how are they called? Sea pickles. Then let's come to the important part, the terrain. Now, here we have a good viewing point, and for the terrain I used... Okay, let's start with the cliff and coast area. I am using mud roots, the nether sand, and soul sand and soul soil, and podzol to plonk the mushrooms onto there. Then in the whole forest the flowers are red, that's why I'm using those. And these won't grow if they are one about... What's wrong with my speaking today? Okay, focus. These won't grow if they are placed singularly. That's not a word. Ignore it, you know what I mean. Now, we have also put a little place for a traveler, a poor person under the bridge. And then for the cliff I used mossy cobble, andesite and stone, as well as the rooted dirt. Let's sleep. Okay, we have achieved the day. Now the rooted dirt and the roots are being used for like the outer trim of the cliff. And then for the forest, I'm actually using the same materials that we used over there in the forest further to the village. But I added sweet berries cause they look cool. And I think that this scenery is really, really foresty, if you can say so. And to explain what I mean, look at this terrain. Lame. Empty. Now look at this terrain. Full. Like a forest. Cause a forest isn't empty like that. That's a lie. Also, I have built... how are they called? A waypoint. With the hanging 120 signs. And just telling... There we go to the wilderness, and over there, all the way in the distance, is the city. Now, I hope that I have helped you to build your own bridge, including terrain and all of that. And with that, thank you very much for watching. We will see you in the next episode. Bye!